Week 8 of the 2027 season takes us to Monday Night Football. The Jets and Jaguars at MetLife Stadium. It's episode 50 of the Madden 26 franchise. Welcome back, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. Yes, 50 episodes of the Jets franchise. And today, we wear the throwbacks against the Jaguars. We're also wearing the throwbacks to try to keep pace in first place in the AFC East as the Jags try to get back in the playoff race themselves. As the long extended player intros, with it being a primetime game, one of the best presentation features they've had in a while. Here are the Jags. They are 2-4. They lost by 14 to Pittsburgh a week ago. They are third place in the AFC South. The Jets first place in the East, coming off the 20-10 win against Tennessee. They're a game up over the Patriots, although that's only half a game with the tiebreaker. Bates to send it away, and here we go! Week 8 is underway. Broyles will return it, and Shaq Broyles will take it to the 25. And here is Trevor Lawrence in the Jacksonville offense. 6 touchdowns, 4 picks for Lawrence, the former #1 overall pick in 2021 out of Clemson. And here's the offense for Jacksonville's rookie center, Sebastian Looker. High-paid left tackle Walker Little, Ezra Cleveland in at left guard, and Pro Bowler Brian Thomas Jr., the two-way player Travis Hunter in the slot, and the rookie running back Daniel Tiller gets the start. This offense is bottom 5, 15 points a game, and a lot of it is due with the passing. Give here to Tiller on first down. He gets for 3, and here's the Jets defense, perhaps their best game of the year against Tennessee a week ago. Obviously, 6 sacks against Cam Ward. This is a better offensive line. It might not have that same production, but see if they can at least match the point total. And especially against a running game like this, they're league average against the run, top 5 against the pass. They give up 20 points a game, 10 last week to Tennessee. 2nd down and 7. This is Joe Hood in motion. And Lawrence will throw for the first time today. On the run, delivers here, and making a move is Tiller. And he's got a first down for 14 yards. Daniel Tiller plays about 80% of the snaps, with a 20 by Travis Etienne Jr. As that's a pickup of about 6 there by, Etienne. Obviously, he said he was pronounced. That's how you pronounce it. Now that he's in New Orleans in real life, Tiller on 2nd down has a first down. And now 3rd down and 3, about league average this year. Etienne is in the backfield, 3rd and 3. Over the middle is caught, and making a broken tackle is Brandon Springs, a secondary receiver, as a first down near the red zone. Now Tiller back in on first down. 3 receivers set, Atwell, Hunter, and Springs out there. Play action fake on the run, it's Atwell, and he goes ahead for 5, and the Jags are in the red zone for the first time today. Worst in the NFL, they're under 50% touchdown rate this year. Thomas is back in, Hunter the call, and he gets a loss of a yard as making the play is McDonald, 3rd and 6. They can get a first at the 13 on this opening series. It's taking half the quarter. Lawrence going to throw corner to the end zone. It's caught! Touchdown! Jacksonville! A perfect throw to Travis Hunter, and the Jags strike first here in New York. Extra point by Little, the 11th career receiving score by Hunter. He had 1. This is first of the year, 6 last year. It is 7-0. Jacksonville, 10-play drive. Yeah, kick away Hartman from the 6-yard line. First drive for the Jets. It'll take place at about the 32. And here is Jason Dawson with his numbers on the year. 14 total touchdowns, 7 picks. So, here the Jets offense really struggled last week with Hall not getting going early on, and that is something to look out for basically for the rest of the season. Obviously, as the season goes on, we hit the postseason. Obviously, 6-1, you're essentially destined to make it. It has to be a catastrophic collapse to not make it. You're going to face some elite run defenses. They gave here to Hall on first down, and that is a lot of what we saw against Tennessee last week. That's a pickup of 3. Here's the Jags defense. Pro Bowler Trayvon Walker. They brought in Treshaun Wharton from Carolina in the offseason. Foyesada Luca and Devin Lloyd, the linebackers in the secondary. Hunter, again, plays both ways. He's the starting cornerback. And Calvin Anthony, a second-year safety, is the strong spot. They brought in Juju Brents from Indianapolis. Only one team gives up fewer points than the 14 a game Jacksonville allows. So another strong test for this Jets offense. Play fake on second down. Pressure on the way. Pass is caught. It is Moreau, and a first down to the 44. So second down here and 10 at the 44. Dawson in the shotgun. Three receivers left side. Give to Hall. Cut back lane and a good crease. And he's short. It's 3rd and inches. They are bottom 10 this year, about 38% conversion rate. Pressure. Dawson delivers. Mason Taylor inside the 40. He's got a first down for 12. 3 to go in the opening quarter. So first down, New York. And Mason Taylor in motion. And the play clock down to 6. And pump fake over the middle. This is Arian Smith. Nice cut past Lloyd. And he picks up 9 or 10. It's second down, now 3rd and inches. Long opening series to match Jacksonville. It's a play action fake to Hall. On the run, Dawson delivers. It's a first down inside the 25. It is Moreau. 3rd and 10 now. They need the 13 to convert. Blitz is on. Picked up by Hall. Down the middle. Sliding grab made by Taylor. 1st and goal. Long drive by the Jets. 1st and goal. Only 3 teams better down inside the 20 this year. 84% touchdown rate to the air. Dawson delivers. It's dropped by Washington. 2nd and goal. At the 8-yard line. Be the final play of the quarter. Play action fake here. Dawson underneath. It is dropped by Moreau. And it's 3rd and goal from the 8. We'll see if they can make it at least 4 down territory. 3rd and goal. Dawson's going to throw. Pocket holds. Pass to the end zone. Open man is Washington for the touchdown. It's an 8-yard score on 3rd and goal. On the 14th play of the drive, the Jets equalize it with a former Jag, Parker Washington. A revenge game touchdown. And the Jets can tie the ball game. Jake Bates, into the 8th career touchdown for Washington, his first of the season. It's 7 apiece with 19 seconds to go in the first quarter. 5-minute drives, 14 plays. And the second quarter begins with a 3rd and 6 for Jacksonville. H on the back to the air. Lawrence delivers at the feet and incomplete of Springs. Jets take over 3rd and 8 now. And Dawson will throw with an all-out blitz. On the run, Dawson just flips it out. Hall stays in bounds. It's a first down for 12 yards. Now 3rd and 7. They're just limiting 3rd down so far. Not a sustainable business plan here. Dawson is hit. That is at the feet of Wilson. Incomplete. 4th down. So the Jags take over at the 10. 3rd and 10. They need the 20 to keep it alive. 4-man rush. Blitz late. On the run. It's caught. Brian Thomas Jr. for ball is out. Ball is out. Picked up. And Quincy stays on his feet. He was not touchdown. He's down to the 34. Armstrong the fumble. His first of the season. And Quincy picks it up and runs. They're at field goal range. First down, New York at the 34. And a flag is down. As Deshaun Wharton got a head start. It will not be a free play. It is 1st and 5. They are 6th in the NFL when it comes to penalty yardage. 6th fewest. Under 10 a game. Blitz is on 1st and 5. End zone bound to Washington. Incomplete, but a flag in the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal at the 1. Second straight penalty. Juju Brents, 1st and goal, a yard away. Chance to make it, or put the Jets on top. It's Smith in motion. Dawson flips, end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, another touchdown. And they take the lead. Wow. Garrett Wilson with his 6th of the year. And the extra point by Bates is good. 14-7 with 7:37 to go here in the 3rd. So first down at the 26-yard line. Lawrence, another center with 2 tight ends. Start with a carry by Tiller. Big crease and Daniel Tiller. 22 and a first down. Well, 3rd and 5. Motion man is Brandon Springs. Play clock down to 6. To the air. And passes caught. Springs is short. It's 4th down. Good stand and They'll bring out Cam Little. Those are the numbers on the year. This will be a 60-yarder for his season long, and he puts it wide right. And it remains a 7-point game. Short field for the Jets, 3rd and 9. Ocean Man is Mason Taylor. This game is featuring two of the strongest legs in football between Bates and Little. That is well short. They're not in range. Now punt it away. First down, Jacksonville at the 20. And Tiller gets the call. And he gets about 5. And now 3rd and 2, H&M. And they need the 30 to convert. Shotgun here. Lawrence airmails everybody. Incomplete. And they'll punt again. 3rd and 7 with 1:22 to go. Been a awkward moving first half. I don't know if quick's the right word. All day in the pocket. On the run is Dawson. Sets his feet. Fires wide open as Wilson stays upfield. Ball is out and picked up by Lloyd. Lloyd is down the sideline. Lloyd is inside the 30. And he's tackled at the 26. He forced it. He recovered it. And he got him into range. Wow. Garrett Wilson had a 30-yard play. He just lost the ball. First down. And now the Jags can tie the game here. Short field. Hunter in motion. And a tap pass. Hunter breaks the tackle. Washington down the sideline. First and goal at the 80s, out of bounds. And that keeps the Jets, or lets the Jets keep a timeout. First and goal. H on the call, and he's short. Timeout, New York. They want the ball back. 2nd and goal. Jets sack the line. They bring the house. Pressure on the way. He is sacked by Jamie Sherwood, his first of the year. He was injured for the first few weeks of the season. For 6 weeks, he is back. It's 3rd and goal from the 17. Jacksonville took that time out, by the way. Saves the Jets one. Lawrence on the run. Delivers to H out of the backfield. Breaks a tackle. Spin move. And short. Quincy saves the touchdown. Timeout Jets. And from the 5-yard line, it's Cam Little. 22-yarder. And it's 14-10 with 46 seconds to go. As Little knocks it through. Logan Cook handles the kickoffs. And Jelani Metcalf will return it. And Metcalf gets a block from Dotson. Metcalf gets a block from Taylor. Gets by Cook down the sideline into Jack's territory. And they're a first down away from field goal range. It might just be in field goal range. Now 2nd and 10 now. Dawson to the air, only 3 rushing. Stepping up in the pocket, on the run. Dawson to the sideline, he's in field goal range. Out of bounds with 12. He's hit late by Savage, no flag. 23 seconds left, flag is down. Bamboo got a head start, it's a false start. First penalty on New York of the day. Only 2 teams penalized less than their 6 yards a game. Less than 1 penalty a game. The 3-man rush, Dawson on the run, steps and fires, intercepted! Picked up by Savage, and that's a 3-point turnaround with his 2nd of the year. Oh boy. As the Jets will be denied a field goal before the break. We'll see how that comes back to haunt him. 2nd turnover of the day. And the Jags will run it out with Tiller. And he's still on his feet. And that will do it. 3-yard pickup, and we're at half. The Jets by 4, they get it out of the half, but the Jags outgain the Jets. 2 turnovers are costly. The turnover for the Jags was even more costly. How do the Jets extend this lead? They get it first. If you're enjoying it, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hardman this time will return from the 8. Hardman across the 20, not by much. He'll get to the 24. Here are the Jets leaders. Dawson 2 touchdowns. Pick late. Now Hall about 2 a carry. And Garrett Wilson the touchdown. Parker Washington had the other, and again, offense has been kind of stagnant. They had the short field to make it 14 points in that first half. They had Ted last week against Tennessee. 7 of those points came on a short field. How do they find offense when Hall isn't going? Play fake on first down. All day, Dawson, intercepted! Picked up by Kaiser, and the Jags are in field goal range. First career pick for Jack Kaiser, the former 4th rounder. And the Jags are near the red zone. Here are the leaders for Jacksonville. Lawrence, only 4 incompletions in that first half, had a touchdown pass. That was to Hunter on his 2nd grab. Tiller, 5 a carry. You might lean on him as they're just about in the red zone. They take over at the 21 with a chance to take the lead here. Tiller the back, 2 tight ends in. It's first down. Run to the tight end side. Tiller to the 20, he's got a yard. Second down and 9. Tiller to the right side, 3 receiver set. Joe Hood in motion. And they run wide, and Tiller is swarmed. He lost 6 yards. Stevens there. It's 3rd and a mile. They need the 11 HNN. It's a 4-man rush. Lawrence steps right. What? Oh, boy. Oh, he was wide open. He missed him. And Little with a chance to only make this a 4-point play. That incompletion, and he knocks it through. It's a 1-point game. That's still a 4-point missed pass, and now Kenny Pickett is in the ball game, and it's incomplete as Hull dropped it. Dawson, not benched obviously. He's injured. They're saying the left arm injury. Now Pickett will play for the rest of the game. Hull on second down. He's got to get going. That just about doubled his rushing total of the ball game, 3rd and inches. See what's 4-down territory here. And Hull, he squeezes through. It's a first down. Still on his feet. And on those 2 carries, he just about tripled his total output of the ball game. Second down and 10. Flag is down. Screen to Hull. He's going to lose about 7. Well, that's not going to stand. Flag on Jacksonville. Now 3rd and 7 for Pickett. It's a 1-point game. Pickett to the air. Fires quickly to the outside. Open man is Garrett Wilson. He's got a first down. Oh, he's got to be the go-to guy if Hull is struggling, which he is. 3rd and 5 here. They're in field goal range. Mason Taylor outlet. It's a first down. Pick up a 5. Oh, first down at the 32. 2 tight ends in. Neither of them are Mason Taylor. Give to Hull up the middle. Nice move. And another 9. 3rd and 2 now. Taylor back in. To the air. Pickett. It's nearly intercepted. That would have been a house call for Anthony. And on 4th and 2, they're going. How about that? Shotgun. 4th down. Flag is down. Pickett deep drop. Gonna throw it up for Garrett. It is incomplete. But the flag's on Wharton. It'll be a free first down. So 3rd and 6 now. They're in the red zone. They're 2 for 2 with Dawson in. First chance with Pickett in. 3rd down. Pickett, time running out. Steps by wide open for the touchdown. But he missed Smith. Incomplete. And Bates for his first field goal of the day. The second time we've had a 4-point missed throw. And it's 17-13. The Jets back up 4. So 2nd and 6, Jacks take back over. Lawrence has all day running out. Down he goes. Will McDonald with his 9th of the year. And his 3rd and long. He's had a sack in 3 straight. 3rd and 12. They need the 34. Final minute of the 3rd. HNN. 4-man rush. Deep ball. And caught! Back shoulder to Thomas. Whoa! First down. What a grab. Tiller back in on first down. It's a running play to take us to the 4th, and Tiller's got 3. And we're through 3 quarters. 17-13 after 3. And, well, Jacksonville trying to come back against Kenny Pickett. Dawson injured in the 3rd quarter. Lawrence 161 yards to touchdown. The Jags defense with 3 takeaways. And Armstrong with a lone takeaway for the Jets defense with a forced fumble in the 2nd quarter. 2nd down and 7 at the 36. As the 4th quarter begins, they're in field goal range. Pressure on the way. A little lateral here to HN. He's got nowhere to go. 3rd and 7. Would love to get a sack out of field goal range here. And a 4-man rush. Lawrence with time, stepping up in the pocket. Oh, it's wide open and incomplete. Oh, boy. 4th down will bring on Little. On his way from the right hash, and it is good. It's a 1-point game. Oh, first down, Jets. And underneath there is Garrett Wilson. And Wilson cuts up field. He's got 24 and a first down. 3rd and 10. And Pickett will throw. Underneath, it's dropped by Taylor. Incomplete is 4th down. So first down to the 10. Jags with a chance to take their first lead since it was 7-0. Blitz with a play fake. Lawrence is sacked to the 2 by McDonald again. And Stevens combines. Loss of 8. And 2nd of the mile. They got to get out of their own end zone. Tiller the back. Tiller the call. And he breaks a tackle of Hooker. He picks up 7. It's 3rd down and 11. They need the 20 to convert. 3 receivers out there. It's a 4-man rush. Pressure on Lawrence. Crossbody throw. Short. 5 to Springs. They will punt. Jets have a 3rd and 8 now. And Pickett will throw with a blitz. Pressure by Hines. Allen knocked him there. Nearly picked. That would have been a house call for Walker. Jags take back over. 2nd and 7. Lawrence to the air. Outside open man. This is Bellinger out of bounds to the 34. Halfway through the 4th quarter. And again, they don't need to get far across midfield to be in field goal range. Outside pass. This is Tutu Atwell with a first down to the 47. Obviously, Little missed from 60 earlier, but that is in his range, well within his range. 3rd and 9. 4-man rush. Pressure on the way. Incomplete. Nobody close. McDonald there. The Jets take back over with 3.5 to go. 2nd and 10. And a running play. Hall cuts up field. Hall with a first down for 14 yards. First down, New York trying to salt this one away with a backup in. Motion man Arian Smith. Play clock down to 5. Give to Hall. And Hunter's there for the tackle. Loss of 1. Timeout Jacksonville. They're down to 2. 2nd and 11. Jets clinging to a 1-point lead in the 4th with Pickett in. The screen is not there for Allen. Timeout Jacksonville. Loss of 4. And it's 3rd and 15. First down in all likelihood seals the deal. Shotgun for Pickett. And they're just going to run it here. Play it safe. Hall trying to make a miracle happen. He cannot. Jacksonville doesn't call the final timeout. And they kick away. Brandon Springs. And a fair catch at the 17. Need to get it into Jets territory. That's about the bar. They have 1 timeout, minute 55 to go. They start with Tiller. And he's still on his feet. Tiller with a strong run of 4. Every play from here on out, 90 seconds to go. They're not hurrying yet. Pressure wide open. Springs is inbounds. He's got 8 in the first down. Hurry to the line here on first down. Quick snap. Pressure on the way. Lawrence gets out of trouble. Deep ball here. 1-on-1. Springs got position and he dropped it. Oh, he would have been an easy range. Instead now, 2nd and 10 at the 29. And that would have, in all likelihood, sealed it. Pass over the middle is caught. This is Brayboy. He pushes forward for 9 by Cleveland's help. And it's 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. They need the 39 to keep the game alive. 2 chances. Lawrence fires, caught. Tiller near midfield. It's a first down at the 47-yard line. And now the Jags are going to spike it with 41 seconds to go. The target line is the 47. Unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. 2nd and 10. Blitz is on. Lawrence is sacked. Isaiah Simmons. Timeout with 38 to go. By the way, that would be a 64-yard field goal. 4-man rush. Lawrence, deep ball. Nearly intercepted by Thomas. 4th down. And this will do it if they can't get the 14 yards. Each in the back. 4-man rush. 30 seconds left. Lawrence going sideline. Incomplete. The Jets win with a full half of Kenny Pickett. They just hold on to a 1-point lead the whole way. And they win it 17-16 as they go to 7-1 on the year and push the Jags all the way down to 2-5 on the season. And they remain near the bottom in the AFC South. What a game for the Jets defense again. Back-to-back weeks where our defense completely bails us out. We scored 3 points in the entire second quarter. Obviously, Dawson was injured. He is good to go next week. We limited his reps of practice heading into next week, so he will be fresh to go. Garrett Wilson with a touchdown. McDonald with a big game. Armstrong had a forced fumble. How about Lloyd with a forced fumble? 2 picks by the Jags. Got a rough day by offense again. Less than 100 rushing yards again. It's just if our running game isn't going, our offense really isn't going. We got to figure that out once we hit the postseason because Hall, he might not be able to. Carry us, and if he's not, we got to be able to win these games. We do have one upgrade. Mason Taylor will go up to an 83. We do have an in-the-zone scenario.
The regular season has reached its halfway point, and as the team looks ahead to the rest of the year, it's time to check in with players and set the goals that will drive them the rest of their season.
So the goal for Breece Hall, 2,000 all-purpose yards. That is going to be a tough task. And now a trust the staff scenario.
They've been dealt one of their toughest matchups early in the season, but there is hope. One of their coaches has found what they think is a key weakness. The decision now, how exactly to exploit it.
So we get a play action boost for Dawson, a juke boost for the running backs, and our goal is 175 passing yards and 75 rushing yards, and win the game against Philadelphia. Now to scores across the league. Let's get things started in Cleveland. Patriots Browns opening drive of the ball game. It's Stephon Diggs, and Diggs picks up 10. They had a field goal. Patriots lead 3-0. Late first quarter, Cleveland with it. This is their opening drive. This is John Gay. 2-yard score, Cleveland in front, 7-3. Second quarter now, this is Drake May on a 3rd and 8. And it's John Johnson the third with the interception. Yes, he's still in the league in 2027. Down the sideline, gets by Kyle Williams. And he goes for 37 yards on the run back. They had a field goal, they lead 10-3. 2-minute drive now for New England. Drake May finds Rondale Moore. He goes upfield for 11 yards. They had a field goal. Browns lead 10-6 at half. Halfway through the third quarter, it's Justin Fields on a 3rd and 7 on the run, and Fields turns upfield and will score. The former Jet from 17 yards out. Browns lead 17-6. Fourth quarter now, Patriots with it. 3rd and 13, Drake May with a prayer to the end zone, and is caught by Stephon Diggs. 19-yard score, they go for 2, can't get it. A 17-12 Cleveland. One last chance for New England. 4th and 10 with 12 seconds left. Incomplete. Braylon Cooper, the PBU, or Cooper rather. Browns win it 17-12. Now to Miami. Giants, Dolphins. Opening drive for the Dolphins is Tua Tagovailoa. He finds a wide open Malik Washington. He goes for 38 yards. Melifanu saves the touchdown. Dolphins lead 3-0. Next drive for Miami. It is a play fake, and it is Nick Hayden Takes it down the sideline, 36 yards. Dolphins had another field goal, 6-0. Next drive now for Miami. The play fake, and Tua steps and finds Jalen Waddle. Waddle goes for 23 yards. It's now 9-0 Miami. Next drive for Miami, it is another play fake and another completion to Nick Hayden. And Hayden goes to midfield for 19 yards. They scored on all 4 possessions, all field goals though. It's 12-0 Dolphins. Giants' first highlight of the game, well, it's a low late. Jackson Dart with an interception. Sherrod Poole will take it in the field goal range. The Dolphins scored on every drive in the first half. They lead 15-0 at the break. Third quarter opening drive for the Giants. And it's Jackson Dart to Tyrone Tracy Jr., who takes it the distance, 18 yards. It's now 15-7 Miami. Here's that way to the 2-minute warning. Jackson Dart to Zay Flowers. His first catch of the game puts him in range to tie a 29-yard score. 15-13, they have to go for 2. And it's Jackson Dart, but he's sacked by Jalen Phillips. And it remains 15-13. One last chance for New York. They get it back, 4th down, and with 20 seconds left, Dart, it's incomplete as Sherrod Poole makes the play. Dolphins win it without a touchdown, 15-13. Now to Carolina, Bills, Panthers. Josh Allen on the opening drive with a touchdown run, 1-yard score. It's 7-0 Buffalo. Into the first quarter, Josh Allen to Keon Coleman next drive. A 12-yard catch, they had a field goal, 10-0 at half. Third quarter opening drive for the Bills. Josh Allen to DJ Gardner with a leaping touchdown, 1-yard score. It's 17-0. First play of the fourth quarter. It's a repeat, 1-yard touchdown run for DJ Gardner. It's now 24-0. And we'll go late fourth quarter now. Josh Allen still throwing. This puts him over 300 yards passing. Joshua Palmer, 19-yard score or catch. They had a field goal. They win it with a shutout, 27-0. For the rest of the scores on Thursday night, the Cardinals beat the Packers 24-21 for the Sunday slate of games. The Eagles beat the Saints. The Texans double up the Buccaneers. The Niners blow out the Commanders. The Titans and Colts tie. The Bengals and Ravens tie. The Bears blow out the Rams. The Broncos beat the Chargers. The Steelers beat the Raiders. The Seahawks beat the Lions. And on Sunday night, the Cowboys beat the Vikings 27-24. Now the standings in the AFC North, the Bengals and Ravens are 4-3-1. Don't ask why they flipped this week. In the South, the Texans 7-1. In the East, we are 7-1. And in the West, the Chargers are 5-3. NFC North, Packers 5-2. In the South, the Buccaneers 4-3-1. Only team over 500. In the East, the Eagles are 7-1. And in the West, the Cardinals are 6-1-1. Players of the Week offense in the AFC, Josh Allen in the win against Carolina, 308 yards and a rushing score with 96.2 passer rating. NFC, Kyler Murray in the win against Green Bay, 365 yards and a touchdown, add in 10 rushing yards with a 102.1 passer rating. Defense, AFC, Joey Bosa in the win against Carolina, 5 tackles, 5 for a loss, 3.5 sacks. NFC, Fred Warner in the win against Washington, 5 tackles and 3 interceptions. Finally, Rookie of the Week, Tom Wade in the tie against Baltimore, 5 for 86 and 2 touchdowns. NFC, Dylan Scarborough of the Cardinals against Green Bay, 4 for 63. Leaders passing, Joe Burrow, 80 yards, 18 touchdowns for Sam Darnold, 11 picks for Josh Allen. Rushing, Breece Hall, 774 yards, 10 touchdowns for Saquon Barkley. Receiving, Garrett Wilson, 52 catches, Jackson Smith and Jigbo, 660 yards and 8 touchdowns. Wrapping things up with defense, Shamari Connor with 49 tackles, 12 sacks for Milton Williams, and 4 picks for Fred Warner. Week 9 NFL action kicks off with Thursday Night Football between the Vikings and Packers. I have a back-to-back Thursday night games for Green Bay. Sunday slate of games looks like this: Giants, Saints, Jaguars, Colts, Chiefs, Lions, Dolphins, Bills, Patriots, Texans, Falcons, Buccaneers, Cardinals, Bengals, Cowboys, Commanders, Browns, Ravens, Chargers, Bears, Seahawks, Rams, and on Sunday night, we play the Eagles, and on Monday night, the Raiders play the Broncos. Niners, Panthers, Titans, and Steelers are on bye. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you next time when we face the Philadelphia Eagles.